Fantastic, Holmes. And terrifying.
Pretty much finished the
But
game.
some aspects of this case are still unclear, at least for me.
For example, Watson?
Sound.
Why does the man only kill prostitutes?
The man kills prostitutes because he blames them for the misery of his life. He must have frequented them assiduously, and during these nocturnal visits, he contracted syphilis, which he passed on to his spouse, and via her, at least one of his children. He is an angry man in despair following a mistake that cannot be fixed.
Doctor's place. Are they just showing us the
Why
evidence?
does he only kill such miserable prostitutes?
He never had the means to afford prostitutes of higher standing than Nichols, Chapman and the others. At one point in his life he was forced to steal to make ends meet. This indiscretion cost him dearly. He was imprisoned and exiled from his community. He had frequented low-class prostitutes. Thus, it was they who infected him, and they who must pay.
But why did he remove the organs?
To take vengeance on his own community, which rejected him and had more success than he. He is a man who bore the burden of a sinister reputation, that of a thief and a madman, because of his internment. So he took his vengeance in the most cowardly and horrific manner imaginable. He rubbed his knife on the uterus of a sick prostitute before using it. He passed Edow's kidney off as a veal kidney.
Why did he disfigure the faces of the last two victims?
Revenge yet again, Watson. This is what you did to my child. You will suffer the same fate.
And the piece of apron and the message at Goulston Street?
The only reason to have placed the piece of apron incriminating the message and attracting attention towards himself is that the people that Levy holds responsible for his arrest live in this building. The butcher's where he committed the theft is found in Goulston Street, and the majority of the butchers who denounced him surely live close to their workplaces.
But finally, Holmes, why didn't his wife or anyone else notice anything?
His wife has many children and must be very busy. The man is a butcher, which must facilitate things when one is questioned by the police in the street and must justify the bloodstains on oneself. Furthermore, butchers often work during the night, as the meat must be sold fresh each morning. His nocturnal absences were easily justifiable. Finally, he works in the butchers or slaughterhouses. Nothing could be more simple than slipping a kidney in here and using a knife oiled with human blood there.
This story is frightful, Holmes.
Indeed, Watson. Lies, infidelity, venereal disease, murder, mutilation, and finally cannibalism. A complete anthology of what humans at their most vile are capable.
Let's go at once to Whitechapel and put this madman where he can do no more harm, Holmes.
Let's, Watson.
That was also very awkward. Guess what? Probably more cutscenes after this loading screen. You're welcome.
God, thank you so much. I never would have guessed.
We're almost finished. Don't tell me I control Sherlock Holmes. It's raining.
Yeah. Oh God. Now isn't this creepy?
I have nothing to ask.
Yeah. Where's this monkey?
I do believe we are not alone. I hope these men won't prevent us from passing.
Me? No. But you, yes.
Oh God.
Your journey ends here tonight.
Pardon?
You are sometimes a little hot-headed. And moreover, Mr. Solomonovich has a few things to tell you. I won't be long.
You can come in, Mr. Holmes. He's waiting for you inside. Everything was organized according to your instructions.
Oh, I remember we asked
I don't know how to thank you.
Later. Dr. Watson is awaiting an explanation from you.
God, this room is black.
It's like 4 walls, and that's it.
I mean, I know they're poor, but they should have blankets and stuff.
Oh.
Wow. Well, this is
like
a different room.
Ellipses. Why is his mouth moving? What's going on?
Oh, I guess we're not gonna hear it. Oh God. What's with this music? just in the background.
What wolves?
I heard wolves. Yeah, he's pretending to cut them open. This is beyond deranged, I have to say. Oh, he's got the kidney. Or,
He's eating it. Or
he's
something.
bathing his face in it. Want some heart-flavored ice cream?
No.
It's
Writing on the wall.
God, he could be a mime. I guess we're kind of seeing into his mind.
I suppose. If this is supposed to be artistic, it's kind of not. It's kind of just painful.
Especially with the red
The
flashes.
heart, I think.
It's just not with the heart. Oh, yeah. Just die of evil laughter. How did our chair get moved closer to him again?
What? Okay.
That was the weirdest cutscene I've ever seen and will ever see in a video game. See it in a video game. Oh my god, what the fuck just happened?
Hello, Watson.
Holmes, have you the slightest idea what you are doing?
I think so, Watson.
Leaving this bloodthirsty pervert at liberty and hiding his existence from the London police? What folly!
What?
Certainly, the police will never find their man, but with so many men deployed, this affair will indirectly have a benevolent effect on the crime in the vicinity.
But Holmes, wait! Justice hasn't been served, and we are accomplices to the fact.
Justice? But I don't serve justice, Watson. I serve truth. And, incidentally, I serve my country, and I don't think that I have ever served it better than today. Imagine if after months of terror and a murder as abominable as that of Miller's Court, we deliver to the English people a man of the Jewish faith, a journeyman and head of family as the guilty party.
that's why
A man who
this is
forced
why you
members
never
of his
found
own
him,
people to eat human flesh. All of this contained tension would have exploded in a myriad of anti-Semitic acts which would have thrown Whitechapel into a rage of fire and blood. And this man's family, who are completely innocent and have suffered more than their lot, would have been the first in the line of sight. Should we condemn an entire people to shame and promise them 1,000 wounds because one of their members committed an unmentionable crime? Neither I nor you have the right to do so. Jacob Levy, Jack the Ripper, is now in the hands of his own people. I have complete faith in Mr. Solomovich and the members of his community who, I remind you, courageously helped us. They took great risks and acted with the most salutary discretion. And, oh yes, it is understood that you cannot chronicle this investigation. It would be best to invent a story that takes us far from London during the sombre period, in pursuit of, let's see, something challenging. A ghostly dog that glows in the night.
Don't be ridiculous, Holmes. But what will happen now? The police will endure a serious setback and a real loss of credibility. And this man?
Well, a few months after the murders have ceased, the police commission, finding themselves at an impasse, will come up with a story to tell, and everyone will vow that they know the secret identity of the killer without having the right to reveal it. As for Jacob Levy, Jack the Ripper, he will be imprisoned by his own people. He will pace like a lion in its cage until the end of his days, haunted by his crimes and his insatiable vengeance, until finally the disease which drove him to kill those poor women will finish its work and
No, it's
make
talking
him
about,
its final victim.
Oh wow, we have... What? Did we just, like, watch...
Physically, his shadow roams forever. It's like movies, they just have like random stuff at the end. 150 gamer score for completing this stupid game. Awesome. It's finished. Rating?
My god. Okay, so
Out of
a
10.
rating. Out of 10 donkey butts.
Okay.
I mean, this game seriously sucks ass. The puzzles, I only found one puzzle that I seriously enjoyed, which was the decoding one.
And I only liked the putting the organs back in the body. Because that was kinda
That was
neat.
Operation.
It was kind of cool. Backwards operation.
He didn't even need to do that. He could have just
I know.
counted the body parts.
To be honest, I'll give it like a 2.5 out of 10.
I give it a 0 because I found the same exact information that this game gave on Wikipedia. Nothing was altered or changed at all. There was no... I wasn't anticipating everything.
There wasn't
The
really any
puzzles
build-up.
were terrible. Graphics aside, which was a major...
Eyesore.
Yes.
We couldn't even tell where the stairs were in one part because it was completely black. That was great.
This game...
Just nothing's really intuitively obvious in terms of like direction that you're supposed to be taking and just
basically
progress,
this
like,
is a
to
game
progress.
where you do 2 to 3 puzzles and then have explanations and exposition
in form of
vomited on yourself.
in the form of bad cutscenes with the same static animation. For
The
each
voice
character.
actors are all range from terribly terrible to somewhat decent.
Who was somewhat okay, Watson was kind
Watson
of okay.
was, I mean, he had some emotion at times.
Yeah.
Some,
So only a little.
but others kept the same
Like
dreary
who was it?
monotone.
Hardinger.
Sherlock is the best example.
Mm.
He never hardly raised his voice, showed
Above,
any
like-
emotion. That capitalized hell with exclamation marks was hell.
Into the
That's-
abyss.
That's
Hell.
not this game.
It wasn't
Is
even
shit.
like fun. Like there was no real feeling of progression. You were just sort of stuck in the same small general area. It was basically all centered around bad puzzles, bad and difficult puzzles, with like no hints or whatever.
A few of which we had to look up,
Regrettably, but yeah.
or else spend an eternity stuck on the puzzles. I mean,
I didn't
This
really
is-
have fun playing.
can you grab it and see what year this was made?
just take out your earphone?
Yeah.
Okay. Where should it say?
Should say,
I just stabbed myself in the face with my nail.
Don't know where it should say. But I thought it was 2010. Does it say on the
It says
bottom?
copyright 2010.
Copyright
NVIDIA.
2010. This is a 2010 game.
We're guessing, at least.
Around. That is incredibly bad for a 2010 game. This is only 2 years ago this was made. I mean,
How long ago was the first Assassin's Creed game made?
that was
Back in-
2009,
yeah.
wasn't it?
Because that was back in when I was in 8th grade. Before I was in 8th grade, even.
Yeah, that was just...
So that's like 2008 or 2009.
Yeah, and I mean, well, that's a totally different genre.
Genre.
Genre, whatever, shut up.
And
I'm too
different,
pissed.
different, companies. But still, the difference in quality. Frog Zone or something? Frogware?
Frogware and spiders.
I never
and
even heard of
Focus.
those. Okay, here are the
I mean,
voices.
Focus.
Rick Simmons, David Riley, Kyle Nider, Leslie Staples. I was almost going to say Leslie Snipes. Pear Hewitt, Roland Baird.
Beta testers.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, I love how there were no beta testers.
Did it really just cut out
It
right
cut
there?
out at beta testers.
Okay, well...
I'm glad there's no continue. I wish there was no new game, because I'm never going to... I have no...
I want to look at the controls. Next object, action, previous move, look.
There isn't this one.
Camera change mode.
Because he runs if it's outdoors. Anyway.
There it is, alternate between walking and running. Oh, maybe
Where?
we were already running. It was select.
Select? Oh, well.
I think we might have already been running.
Doesn't matter.
We're done with this game anyway.
Shit game. Shit. Well, I mean, the story is basic. And Sherlock Holmes, when you think of Sherlock Holmes, you should think of really... Read the books, kids. Read the books. They are amazing.
Or watch the movie.
The movies, all these adaptations that are coming out recently.
Even Elementary, that's the US version, will probably be amazing when you think about it.
Yes.
So.
I mean, these... Get yourself into a book.
Just don't play the games, basically.
Yeah.
On that note, I think we should sign off.
Yeah.
So,
For
goodbye. The end of this terrible game. Thanks for watching, I suppose.
Hope helped, or maybe.
Hope you enjoyed it? Question mark?
We didn't.
We didn't.
Well, goodbye anyway.
Goodbye. God. Most painful game in existence.